Welcome to Thick Boy Fight News. Let's dive in. Nickal sounded off on MMA fans over Twitter due to their reactions over his call-out of Khamzat Chimaev. Nickal called out Chimaev after his Dana White's Contender Series win, but later clarified he realizes he won't be his next opponent. According to Nickal, several fans came after him over the call-out, but he won't let them dictate how he lives his life. Man, it's crazy how many fans in my mentions telling me to slow down and all that because you can never do what I do. Your opinion is irrelevant to me and how hard I train. If you're on the other side supporting I love you and we're going straight to the top. Let's do it. Nickal continued with another tweet, "There's levels to this game. Random dude on the internet 2022. Y'all, I realize Khamzat is one of the best fighters right now. That's why I have to fight him. I want to be the best in the world. That means I have to beat the best guys. This is fun for me. I'm born for this." Dariush will return to the octagon on October 22nd in the main event of the UFC 280 Supercard. Dariush will be facing Mateusz Gamrot and will be serving as the backup for the main event, a lightweight title bout between Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Dariush spoke with Helen Yee where he said he believes he is next in line for the title and responded to comments made by Michael Chandler, who believes he is next in line with a win over Dustin Poirier at UFC 281.
Honestly, I think he's just trying to hype himself up. I don't think that's true. But if that does happen, man, I will. That's basically a clown show. The guy just had a title shot, lost, and then lost again. So it doesn't make sense. After I beat Gamrot, I don't think there's anyone who can step in front of me. So that being said, we'll see what happens. I think it would be a joke if he gets a title shot.
Dana White recently posted to social media that he shaped his life together after a specialist told him he had just 10 years to live if he kept his current lifestyle. White says in the video that it got him to live a healthier lifestyle and shared an incredible picture of his transformation.
They do these tests on you and they know when you're gonna die, and they're right within a month. So I'm like, wait a minute. This guy can tell me when I'm gonna die and be right within a month.
That was your hook.
I became obsessed. So I went down there, they did my blood work. He said, if you keep doing what you're doing right now and you stay on this trajectory, you got 10.4 years.
I said, Dana, I can see that you can't sleep through the night.
I would wake up in the middle of the night and throw up almost every night.
And I said, I'd be very surprised if it's not painful for you to bend down and tie your shoes right now. And he went, no fucking way. He slammed the table down. He's like, you gotta be kidding me. You're starting to freak me out.
My legs were so fucked up that I couldn't put my socks on in the morning. I was like 1/10 of a point away from being diabetic. He said, you do exactly what I tell you to do for 10 weeks. And I guarantee you I'll change your life. So I was in. You have to understand, I don't fall into all this hippie bullshit. I don't do any of this shit. I'm like average Joe, real guy, okay? This guy has changed my life in 10 weeks. I don't snore anymore. And I sleep 7-8 hours a night now.
How much weight have you lost, if you don't mind me
30
asking?
pounds. I feel like I'm 35 years old again. There's somebody who's listening right now who are going through the same things that I did. Horrible sleeping at night, snoring, sleep apnea, borderline diabetes. I invested in them for 10 weeks, and this guy changed my life. It's about not getting the right information. I think that this podcast is going to help a lot of people.
According to sources close to MMA junkie, Davidson Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno will unify the flyweight title at UFC 283 in Rio de Janeiro. While not officially announced by the UFC, Figueiredo posted to Instagram saying the fight was scheduled. This will be the 4th time the pair have fought, with Figueiredo having a 2-1 edge. Thick Boy Fight News would like to wish a very happy birthday to our guy, Bryce Mitchell. Looking for more original MMA content? Check out the rest of Thick Boy YouTube. Exclusive interviews, opinion, and fight analysis is available weekly on The Shab Show, Food Truck Diaries, and Fight Night Flashbacks. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the action.